Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. We're back with the Ted Show. I love these two ladies. They're absolutely amazing. We have only Sarah Geltz, but Jessica Kendrick is also there in yellow. Her name's not just up there. We're going to talk about Hope for More Foundation ANTI-Gala, OrlandoANTIGala.com. It's an event this weekend. So cool. I love the concept. These two are rocking it, making it on fire in the real estate world, the closing world, the attorney world. They do so much for our community. Welcome to the show, my friends.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, thanks for having us.
You look amazing. It's a Monday. Look, Jessica, you and I sort of match. I got this little yellow thing going on. I don't know. Stacy picks everything out, so what do I know?
I'm dressed appropriately for the anti-gala. I'm in.
Yes. Apparently. I can't wait. And we're going to talk about that because we had tons of questions before we went live about the dress, including me asking. But before we take a deep dive, tell them a little bit about you guys. Give them a little origin story so they know, in case they happen to be one of the three people in Orlando who don't know Jessica and Sarah.
I like long walks on the beach.
Netflix.
I like a lot of Netflix. No, so Sarah and I are both attorneys and have a title company, Champion Title and Closing. We're at Kendrick Law Group, but the main thing is we both are the founders of Hope for More Foundation.
And this is our third year that, when we founded the foundation, it started, we wanted to give back to local charities here in our community, and we wanted to have a signature event, but we also did not want to have a signature event like every other signature event. It's fun to get dressed up. All of that is great, but we were doing that a lot, and we wanted to do something that hadn't been done here before. So that's where the ANTI-Gala came from, and it's truly what we like to call a high-class tailgate party.
I did see that in the flyer, and I loved it because I think people do avoid galas in general. If you're not a gala person, I like galas, but I also like to not have to get dressed up. But a lot of people will actually not go to a charity event if they have to get dressed up. So what a cool concept to have it like the anti-gala, which we'll get a little more into that. But tell us about Hope for More Foundation.
So Hope for More Foundation, we founded about 3.5 years ago. And it was really because we were doing food drives just on our own and wanted to give back to the organizations in Central Florida that maybe don't have the infrastructure to pull off a big event or have as much of a calling out there. Not saying they don't have a huge calling, but maybe they're a little more grassroots or federally funded and having to focus more on their programs, so they're unable to focus on events. And we really said, hey, here's our opportunity to each year give back to one that hits near and dear to all our hearts.
Hope for More, we kind of have buckets that are important to us, whether it's, domestic violence, sick and ailing children, disadvantaged children, and veterans groups. Those are kind of our 4 key areas. And when we do this, we have kind of a call for beneficiaries. So our first year we benefited Embrace Families. Last year it was OCA. And what we do each year in the summer is ask, local charities to send us a video telling us why they should be our beneficiary, show us your financials, show us everything. We usually get, this year we had about 25 amazing applications. Wow. Sit down as a board and go through them. And, it's a tough decision process, but this year our beneficiary is Covenant House, and they are an absolutely incredible organization. Their center here in Central Florida is for homeless youth ages 18 to 24. They have just a huge variety of programs, whether it's from housing assistance, GED assistance, teaching, social skills, parenting programs. Donating clothes, anything that they need, anything that this homeless youth needs, they can access through Covenant House. Their programs are amazing, and their team here is fantastic, and we're honored to raise money for them this year.
So tell us about the gala itself. So anti-gala, the first thing I think of, I'll share that I text message Sarah, and I'm like, so do I dress like steampunk? I'm trying to think of anti-everything. So talk about what people can expect. First of all, the dress, we'll talk about that. And then maybe when they walk in the door, what is it they're going to see that makes it the anti-gala?
The dress, number one, is what makes probably all of it the anti-gala, is we sat and said, okay, the dress for a gala all of us spend over probably $500 to $1,000 on a dress and hair and makeup and, you know, hotel room, you're out there, and that could all be money that could be given to the cause.
100%.
So we said, come as you are. We don't care what that is. You can come in a onesie. You can come in your pajamas. You can come in jeans. You can come in a suit. Yeah. I mean, I challenge someone to come in a onesie. I have a lot of them. It might be me. But it's really, you come as you are. And that can be, if you're more comfortable in a suit, come in a suit. But most people won't be. I mean, the typical dress is literally t-shirt, jeans, tennis shoes, hoodies. Last year was freezing. So everyone was in hoodies. And it's just be comfortable and come and be with friends and meet new people. And during all that time, give back to a great cause.
And we don't, and the venue and everything that we have, I mean, because, you know, we're coming off a very interesting year. The event last year was one of the last events to happen before everything shut down. But from its inception, the ANTI-Gala has been designed for a pandemic. It's all outdoors. We have food trucks, so it's, you know, not you are the one interacting with your own food. There's not really tables. There's seating areas around, but we are at the Lexus of Orlando location down off a major boulevard. We close off the whole entire service bay, and throughout everything is spread out and open. But we have games. It's fun. We have cornhole set up, life-size beer pong, giant Jenga, huge Connect 4, barrel of Kong. I mean, there's bars set up throughout. This year, Florida Craft Brewery is one of our amazing sponsors.
Nice.
It's even more, you know, in line with the CDC guidelines and everything that we have in place. We're having tons of ready-to-drink drinks. So, you know, they're canned drinks. We have the rosé water, just some of the coolest drinks. So it's not so much a hands-on bar, although we will still have that, but a lot of, you know, great beers, great ready-to-drink seltzers and kombuchas and all these really cool drinks. They've been a huge sponsor and have done amazing things for us. But
out of really cool Airstreams by Two Awkward Birds, which are the coolest things that came out of, I think, this whole pandemic, is they launched mobile bars that you can rent at your house. And so they're bringing them to the ANTI-Gala, and we're going to be like, I think, throwing alcohol at us or something.
I mean, 5 really fantastic food trucks, different kinds of cuisine. We have a dessert truck, games that everybody can play, little, you know, seating areas around throughout. And then
silent auction items.
We have tons, and our auction is actually, is it live now or it's going live?
So it's going live at 6 p.m. and it is insanity. It's probably one of the best auctions we've had. If you can see this picture, this is what my office looks like right now.
Nice.
This is why we're not doing it in there. But I mean, great stuff. Lots of, I mean, whether it's food and liquor baskets, spa baskets, jewelry, item. I mean, just really, really cool stuff. So people don't even, you know, if they can't get to the event, they can log on, bid on auction items, make donations right through, you know, all the information is on that website that you shared before. Lots and lots of ways to participate virtually if you're not comfortable coming out. We've always kept it as kind of it's not the biggest event in town, but it's a great time. You know, we have a great venue, great location, and we're just committed to raising as much as we can.
I'm excited. I actually think it's cool because I really do believe people avoid galas. And so they want to participate, but they don't want to get dressed up. And so to have something where you can come as you are, I'm challenged. I'll buy anybody I see there. First person with a onesie on, I'll buy you a drink. Not that you can really buy drinks. I guess you can, but
I was like, wow, you're so generous at an open bar.
So I'll buy you a drink.
Drinks on me. But I love the fact that you can come as you are, because I think people respond better when they are at an event where they feel comfortable. This is about ANTI-Gala is just coming as you are, feeling comfortable, being in an environment where you can raise money, but it's also not as tight and stuffy sometimes as the regular galas can be.
Spend $500 getting ready to go to an event. To raise. Spend that, you know, $450 on the charity here.
Correct. And that money goes so far. And that's what I think people don't understand. All of us know that it costs so much really to get ready, to set up, to do everything, even when you're just attending a gala. that money going back to the charity is just a phenomenal idea.
And,
all right. Go ahead.
That money will stay right here in Central Florida too. That's kind of the whole focus with Hope for More. And when we make our beneficiary selections, the charities, the monies that we raise, they all benefit right here in our area, in our backyard. It's, kids and people who need it right here. It's not going somewhere else in the country or funding. Not that any of that is bad, but you're not funding anywhere else. You're funding your own backyard.
Yeah, which a lot of people want to. Oh, Kenny, you're so kind. A lot of people want to do that. They want it to stay here. They want to see the impact that it's making, which you can certainly with Covenant House. All right, what's the best way for them to find out more, get tickets, get involved? What's the best way? Is it the website?
So everything's on the website. Mm-hmm. This year we launched a whole website, OrlandoANTI-Gala.com, and everything's there. You can buy a t-shirt from home. You can bid from home. You can buy tickets from there. Tickets will be on sale until Friday night at 9 p.m. So last minute, oh my gosh, I need a night out. Everything's on that website. It has all the info, and it made it really streamlined this year.
So for the ticket price, we had somebody ask, for the ticket price, what do you get?
You get everything. So it's the cost in, and there's DJ, there's food trucks, and you just get a bunch of tickets to the food truck. You can go and eat at the dessert bar the whole time if you want.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you can go wherever you want. And then it's open bar, the games, everything's included. Granted, you're coming to a charity event, so of course we encourage you to donate more money and spend money on the auction. And we really push out a lot of the tangible items that Covenant House has at what can get you so much. Like the big one is for $3,000 a donation. You're sponsoring a whole month of shelter for a child,
wow.
Which to me, that's should be everyone's goal is, to get to leave that event and say, hey, I was able to give a child shelter for an entire month.
It's amazing. All right. Any parting words of wisdom? Anything you want to share before we head out?
I want to see everybody there.
Me too. So I'll be there. I will not be wearing a onesie.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't own a onesie. However, I could probably buy one quickly. But I encourage you if you like to dress up, dress up. If you don't, you don't have to. That's the great thing about the gala. You can do what you want to do and dress the way you want, I guess within reason. I'm scared sometimes to tell people that because you never know where they're going to take it. But it is a private event.
See that though.
It's
an anti-gala.
There are no rules. But
no rules for the anti-gala.
Parting words we have followed all CDC guidelines. That's been one of our biggest questions is, have we really looked into it for protection purposes and everything? We've gone by epidemiology reports. We've done everything to make sure it is the safest event out there, including being outside. So just think big festival style and
sanitation stations everywhere. There'll be masks. It's
overboard.
We really, really thought it out.
Of course you did.
Because we're dying for an event, but we're also wanting to be safe.
Yes.
And Sarah's not attention to detail at all.
Oh my God, right? So that's the one thing all of you should know.
And I'm also not Italian with Lysol at all.
Where's the Windex? I'm not Greek, but that's what it reminds me of. You guys are a joy. Thank you so much. Thanks for all you do in the community. I think this is amazing. I'm super excited. Sarah Geltz and Jessica Kendrick. It's the third annual Anti-Gala, and it Hope for More Foundation. It's going to benefit Covenant House this year. So you guys get out. Check it out, OrlandoANTIGala.com. Come out. I'll be there. We have a whole great group of people coming. It's going to be fun. You want to get out. It's going to be CDC compliant. You get to bid on some cool stuff, have some cocktails, and enjoy and give back. Thank you guys for being on the show. You're amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Sarah and Jessica, OrlandoANTIGala.com. I want you guys to go there. Meet me up there. Like I said, I'll buy you a drink.